Greetings, adventurers. I am here in the Bell Mountain Wilderness in Missouri, heading off on a 4-day, 3-night backpacking trip on the Ozark Trail. Right, I just left the trailhead here. I got a shuttle from the Brushy Creek Lodge. Very nice guy named Tim dropped me off. He's a very nice guy. Very reasonable rates for a half an hour shuttle ride. We're hiking 41 miles from Bell Mountain Wilderness to the Highway J trailhead. Like I said, it's about 40 miles, so we are going to be doing 10 miles today, and then I think we're doing 12, 12, and 6. But hey, that could change. Maybe I'll do the 6 earlier. I don't know. It is fall. The colors were supposed to be peak, but they're not quite peak. They're just barely changing, so no fall colors, but it is absolutely gorgeous out here. It's a beautiful day. It is about 58 degrees, I believe it was when I started. There's no chance of rain. It's supposed to be upper 50s, mid 70s for the next few days. Tomorrow there's a slight chance of rain, some light sprinkles, but it's going to be gorgeous. I'm looking forward to it. I'm super excited. Ladies and gentlemen, Bell Mountain viewpoint. Beautiful little spot here. This will be the high point in the entire trail. It's all downhill from here. The Ozark Mountains. It's a nice little rocky cliff slash outcropping here. There's a little campsite. There's a little fire pit right here. There's a couple fire or tent pads around. Nice little campsite. No water, of course. It's on top of a mountain. Makes sense. But gorgeous view. Alright, so it's been about an hour, 45 minutes, and I've about 4 miles in, 3.7 or 3.75 miles. Yeah, so this is a great spot to take a break. So I got a muffin here, banana nut muffin. I'm gonna eat that, take a nice little break here, and we'll continue on. Beautiful little campsite. I spent about half an hour or so there, maybe about 40 minutes. Just relaxed. I'm all cooled down now. Had a snack. That muffin was awesome. Drank a bunch of water. Let's continue. Oh, look at that guy. Alright, check this out. I don't know if it'll show up here, but you see this giant spider web here? It's like a funnel. It's like a funnel and it goes down into a hole right in the middle. Crazy. I don't see any spider. Okay, 5.2 miles in. Reached the end of the Bell Mountain Loop. And we will be leaving that and heading off on the Ozark Trail. Alright, now we're leaving Bell Mountain Wilderness and entering the official Ozark Trail. We'll be going that way. Now this would be the Trace Creek section of the Ozark Trail. Tiny little peek through the trees there. Heading down the mountain. Look at this. A nice maple ash forest. Pine forest. Maple ash. Pine. And so that was the road crossing at Highway A and the Highway A trailhead. Now we are headed across and back up the other side. Alright, well, I'm going to filter some water. Tricky part. Awesome. Made it. This is interesting. We're just about to Peter Hollow, and here's a crushed up car with some bullet holes in it. Very interesting. Yeah, Peter Hollow should just be right ahead, and I think that's where I'm camping tonight. Almost finished for the day. Now I'm ready for dinner. Peter Hollow. I think that's what this creek is called, Peter Hollow. And here's the campsite. 2 fire pits. Look at that. Is that fancy? That's almost too fancy for me. I don't think I'm going to have a fire anyway. Anyway, alright, let's set up. Okay, I got my tent set up. Got my tent set up and everything, ready to go. I made my dinner. It should be ready. Got 1 minute left. We're having Forever Young mac and cheese. It's a 3 cheese mac and cheese with peas, carrots, and corn. Alright, let's check it out. There's Alpine Airs. This is the brand. Looks a little watery. There we go. A little stir there. Pretty good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just here hanging out at the side of the creek. Here. Peter Cave Hollow Creek is the full name. Yeah, pretty little stream. The water here is so clear and clean. I filtered some of it and drank it, and it tasted better than the Culligan water we get at home. Oh. But I am tuckered out. Did 10 miles, almost exactly 10 miles today. I only got a few hours of sleep last night because I was driving down here and I slept at a rest stop, so didn't sleep that well. So I think I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit longer and head to bed. It's about 7 o'clock, so it's a little early, but I'm gonna get up early tomorrow and get an early start because I think it might rain in the afternoon tomorrow. So the more miles I get in the morning, the better. It's a gorgeous day today. See you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is about 7 o'clock. I wanted to head out about 8, so I'm gonna get started packing up and have some breakfast. Get ready to go. All packed up. Boiling up some water. I got some hot apple cider packets here that I want to enjoy. And then for breakfast we got a Lucky Charms bar. And then I haven't tried these before, but the Reese's Puffs bar. We're gonna try that, and then I have a fruit and vegetable strip. My thermometer says it's 52 degrees right now. You get to watch the sunrise with breakfast. What a glorious surprise. Tons of spider webs out here. The things every backpacker just really loves: steep uphill climbs and walking through big spider webs. Oh yes, that's what we love. I had just walked through a spider web, and I had the spider on my arm with a bright yellow triangle on its back. I identified it using my Seek app as a arrowhead orb weaver. But unfortunately, without internet connection, it won't tell me anymore. It just tells me what it is. So I'll have to check. Oh, see, look at that, a spider web right in the face. That's why a lot of times when I start recording, my hair might be all messy, because I'm scraping spider webs out of my hair. Oh, not sure if this is because lesser traveled trail, or if it's just a lot of spiders in Missouri. I think it might be a little bit of both. But there are a lot of spider webs on this trail, I'll tell you. Here we go. I just stopped recording and I caught myself right before I walked through one. See? I don't know if it'll show up on the camera or not, but here's a spider right here, floating right above the trail. And you can see the spider web. You can see it when it catches the light. It comes right from the tree here, goes all the way across over to this tree over here. Look at this, guys. I found a stick bug. I've never seen one before. It's so cool. I was just sitting here on break and I saw him walk by. I was like, hey, that's a stick bug. That's pretty cool. It is about 12:30. I've gone about 7 miles for today. What happened was I was gonna stop at Panther Creek, I think it was called. And I didn't even realize that was it. Panther Creek was in 2 miles and I was gonna stop there. But I got there and I didn't realize that was Panther Creek, and I just kept hiking because I didn't think I had gone 2 miles yet. But a mile later I checked the map and yeah, that was Panther Creek. So I missed that water source, and so I continued on to Big River, which said that it almost always has water, and it doesn't. Wow, big stick falling. Anyway, so this is all the water I got left. But there is another water source about 2.5 miles down. So anyway, I'm gonna take a break here, have some lunch. Got some tuna fish sandwiches, some chips, and I'm gonna try not to drink too much water. Alright, let's make lunch. Alrighty, adventurers, that was 30 minutes for lunch. Had one of those tuna sensation sandwiches, a whole bunch of chips, and a Mounds bar. I love me some Mounds. Anyway, the adventure continues. The trail today is a lot different than yesterday. Yesterday it seemed a lot more arid and rocky. I saw small cactuses and lizards. Today it seems a lot like the Superior hiking trail up north. A lot of ups and downs. Just marshlands. You go to marshlands up to the higher bluffs. No, it just seems a lot like the North Shore. It's much wetter here. There's moss all over the place, a lot more undergrowth. There's a memorial here for Middle Fork John Roth. John Roth, I guess, was a guy who loved hiking, and he hiked the Ozark Trail in 1998. And he complained that it was overgrown and no one had taken care of it, so he formed an organization, the Ozark Trail organization, to take care of the trail. There it is there, the Ozark Trail Association. And now this is the Middle Fork section. But this is supposed to be a great section of trail. That's why I picked this section. And it's been awesome so far. Alrighty folks, we made it to the Middle Fork. And yay, there's water. Nice, clean, refreshing water. Alright, so we're gonna take a break here, camel up. Alright, got some water. Drank some electrolytes. Moving on. Only filled my bottles about halfway because there's another water source in about 1 mile. And we only have about 2.5 miles to our campsite, and there's a water source at the campsite, so good deal. Alright, here's the other Middle Fork. They are both called Middle Fork, and they join up just downstream. Beautiful clean water here, man. Absolutely gorgeous water. Alright folks, here's the deal. First of all, I miscalculated, and I had to do 14 miles today, not 12. So, 14 miles to the Wolf Creek Hollow, and I just arrived there, and there's people in my spot. The first people I've seen this entire trip. Anyway, so I've gone 14 miles, which is 2 miles more than I had originally planned, which is probably a little over my limit. And my health is deteriorating rapidly. Well, I don't know if you could say health, my attitude. I'm really hot. I just want to stop and make dinner and lay down in my tent. But now we have to find a place to camp. There's another Blair Creek in 2 miles, but I don't think I can make it 2 more miles. I did stop and filter water at those people's campsite, so I have plenty of water. Yeah. I just need to find a place to put my tent. Okay folks, so I found a spot. I set up my tent. I gotta go lay down for a little bit before I have dinner, so I am exhausted. Hopefully I can get up and make dinner after a little bit. I'll catch up with you later.